everyone, it's Jillian, and today's video is so exciting because I bought a mystery slime box from Etsy, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically where a slime shop will sell either a mystery package or a mystery box for a certain amount of money, and when you buy it, when you receive it, you actually have no idea what's inside. So you pay a certain amount and then they'll fill it with, I guess, whatever they like. And I guess it's a bit of a risk when you think about it. You don't actually know what you're buying. You just pay a certain amount and hope that what you get in the box equals up to what you paid. So it can be filled with slime supplies, slimes, squishies, all those fun things. So I went on Etsy and I typed in mystery slime box, and then I found one that I liked the look of, and I was like, oh, should I, shouldn't I? And I was like, you know what, this will be fun. It's like a present to myself because I actually have no idea what I'm going to receive, and it was a lot of fun. So let's open this mystery slime box. I had so much fun going through this parcel. Like I said, it's totally like a present because you don't know what you're going to receive. So when you open up the box, it's actually just a complete surprise. So I ended up with 9 different slimes, and they were all different sizes, and they all looked like they were going to be different textures and scents and all that. And I had no idea what the slimes were like. So here's the receipt. So I picked this up from Slime Screwball on Etsy, and in total it was $147.45 Australian. There were also quite a few extras. There were a bunch of toys, this really cute little Frappuccino inspired squishy. There was also some pre-made borax activator, some candy, a cute little pencil, even some instant snow, which I thought was really cool, and it was actually super handy to have. The first slime I decided to try is this slime called Chocolate Brownie, and I'm pretty sure this is a 4-ounce container. What I first liked about this slime is that it had this really awesome marble looking effect with the 2 different tones of brown slime mixed together. All the lids of these slimes were secured with 2 pieces of sticky tape. So these slimes were a total surprise every time I would open them. I had no idea what I was going to get. So this first slime I would say is a cloud cream, and I was really happy with it. It had a lovely, like, really chocolatey and sweet scent which went perfectly with the theme, and it also had some colorful sprinkles, and I really liked this slime. I had so much fun playing with it, and it was also activated perfectly. Up next is an 8-ounce slime, and this is Oreo Cookie Scoop, so it's inspired by Oreos. Like I said, I didn't pick any of these slimes. They were all a total surprise. They were all picked by the mystery box seller, so I had no idea what kind of textures or types of slime I was going to receive. So each time I would open a slime, it was like a little surprise, which I really liked. So this one is inspired by Oreos, and it has a really thick, clicky base. It did need a little bit of activating, but I found that it reactivated perfectly. It was really fun for poking, and it had the most amazing bubble pops, and it also had a really lovely light cookies and cream scent. Up next is a Cookie Monster inspired slime, which I thought was so adorable. I first thought this was going to be a butter slime when I looked at it. Like I said, I don't know what any of these slimes are going to be like until I open the container, but it was actually more of a cloud dough, maybe a cloud slime mixed with a butter slime. It was a very, I don't know, I couldn't really describe the texture. It also left a greasy and oily residue on my hands, but aside from that, it was a really nice slime. I liked that it came with a cute little cookie charm, and it also had 2 little googly eyes poking out to go with the Cookie Monster theme, and I also thought it was the most perfect Cookie Monster blue. Like I said, it did leave a bit of a oily residue on my hands, and I would describe this texture as being very similar to the texture of the Chocolate Brownie slime, which was the first slime that I opened. Next was a foam, and this is Lemonade Foam. And the first thing I noticed before I opened the container is that it is completely melted. I don't think I've ever actually received slime that has been this melted before, which was a little strange because I haven't had this parcel for long, but that's okay. I just went ahead and reactivated it because it was just basically glue. It didn't even seem like it had been activated, so I don't know what happened there. But once it was activated, I found that it was a really lovely texture of slime. It felt quite light and airy. It didn't perform like a full foam. I don't think there was enough foam beads in there to make it like a full foam, but I actually really liked the texture of it. It also had a really light sweet scent, which went with the perfect pink color, and yeah, I liked this slime. It was super fun to play with. Up next is Orange Soda Pop, and this slime did leak a little bit. It was all over the other slimes, but it was okay. There was still plenty left in the container, but it had leaked over some of the other slimes, and now I finally found the culprit. So this slime I was so obsessed with. It was such a pretty combination of such a perfect pastel orange, and then it had large pastel foam beads and also smaller white foam beads, and I was obsessed with this slime basically because it was just so pretty and it was so aesthetically pleasing. It was just all pastel goals, and I really liked it. It was just a bit of a shame that it leaked, but that happens, you guys. Shipping slime is not easy, and sometimes they leak, but that's okay. This slime was still really fun, and oh my gosh, that perfect orange color. Oh, it's so pretty. Up next we have Cake Pop, and the first thing I noticed about this slime is that there was quite a bit of space left at the top of the container where the slime wasn't filled all the way, and I was a bit unsure of that. I thought maybe the slime had deflated a lot. As you can see there, I'm pointing to where the slime is missing, so I thought maybe this slime had just deflated a lot. So I decided to reactivate it. As you can see, it's quite melted, and this inflated so much. It was great for bubble pops. It actually just reminded me a lot of the previous slime, just in a pink form, if that makes sense. It was like a very similar texture and concept, but that was okay because I love these large pastel foam beads and I think they look great with this pink slime. And like I said, it reinflated so much. So I think that's what the issue was. I think just through shipping and it arriving, it just deflated a lot in the container. So it reinflated and it's still inflated now. Up next is another 8-ounce slime, and this is Eton Mess. I hope I'm saying that right. And this slime's lid was popped off a little bit, so maybe this was the slime that leaked. I'm not sure who the main culprit was, but that's okay. So this slime was still in perfect condition even though the lid wasn't fully secure. So this is inspired by the dessert Eton Mess, which I think is meringue and whipped cream and fruit. So I like how to incorporate that they included little fruit Fimo pieces. Also here there's some large chunks of foam to be the big chunks of meringue, and there's also little foam beads. I thought it was such a cute concept, this slime, and I really like this slime. I thought it was really cute, and because of all the different textures going on here with all the different foam pieces, it made for a really fun slime, and the bubble pops were amazing. Up next, we have a slime inspired by the yin yang sign. So as you can see, they've created the symbol with sequins on top, and then it's 2 different colors. So this slime looked really cool. I like that it had a clear lid so you could see the design that they had created, but once you took the lid off, it completely lost that design, but that's okay. Now this slime again is the same texture as the first one, the chocolate brownie, and then I think the Cookie Monster slime, so it's that cloud dough. And again, it left behind that oily-ish lotion residue. I was really hoping that this was going to be a new texture of slime. I felt like this texture of slime was a little bit repeated in this slime box, but I will touch on that more later at the end with my final thoughts. But I really liked the combined color of the slime once it was all mixed. Up next is a bubblegum inspired slime, and this is probably my favorite slime out of all of them. It's the most perfect pink, and I just loved everything about it. It had the most amazing bubblegum scent. It did need a little bit of reactivating, but that's totally fine because it reactivated to the most perfect slime. It was great for bubble pops. It had the most amazing clicky sounds, and oh my gosh, I had so much fun with this slime. And while I was playing with it, I was thinking about all the things I could add to this slime to give it a massive makeover. So I think I might do that in a future video. If you guys have been keeping up to date with my slime makeovers, I hope you guys like them. But do you guys think I should give this slime a makeover and let's just transform it into something epic? I don't know, I was just feeling totally inspired by this slime. Included in the box was this bottle labeled strawberry glue, and it ended up being glue that is scented like strawberry and already tinted. So I decided to turn this into a slime with the included instant snow and borax. Now while I do this, I'm going to let you know my thoughts on this mystery slime package. One thing I noticed while I was opening all these slimes is that it felt like a lot of the slimes were quite similar and repeated, and when I pay so much for a slime mystery box and there are 9 slimes in here, it would have been so awesome to see more of a variety in textures and not see textures repeated. So it would have been cool to have a butter slime or a full cloud slime or a clear slime. I felt like there was quite a few similar slimes in here, but other than that, I thought this slime was quite fun. I really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you think this slime box was worth $140, and I don't know, also let me know if you would like to see me film more videos like this and pick up more mystery slime boxes.